I thought you liked it. You always call me a dainty princess.
I like it sometimes, but that was ridiculous.
Frank is real, I promise. That's not his name, but it's real, I promise.
Hi everyone, and welcome back. Y'all voted, and today's video is all about FBI Frank. After all, the FBI have to protect the world's most famous squirrel. This video is titled Singapore May Fun Mukbang, The FBI Called Me, and was uploaded March 21st, 2022. Whether you've heard of this iconic Squirrel World moment or not, enjoy this totally real story that definitely happened. Just a disclaimer that I am currently sick with a sore throat, so I apologize for my unusual voice. Now let's get into it.
Okay, so today we have a mukbang and a story time for you guys, which I am so excited for. It's actually like really random and weird. We have water is what we're drinking today, and what we are eating today is Singapore rice noodle, which is so freaking good. This is what it looks like. So being on YouTube comes with a fair share of disappointments. I mean, amongst amazing things as well. But something that I consider a disappointment is like telling people to off themselves or threatening to off someone. Why? So last October or November, I was simply just skimming through the comment section of my YouTube.
I thought you never read your comments, Amber. Keep up with the laws at least.
And I usually get a lot of people saying mean things to me. And none of it has ever like made me feel any sort of way.
Let's go into a short tangent while we are here. These next clips are from her 2019 video called Leaving YouTube, and this is the first thing I saw upon clicking this video.
The last few years, I have been receiving a lot of hate, and it's been very unfortunate. I know that I receive hate because of the things I've done in the past. I receive hate because some people betray me as a horrible person, and it makes me question, am I a horrible person? I receive hate because I constantly started diet, fail a diet. I receive hate because I started my channel as a weight loss channel, and it's been a weight gain channel. I receive hate because I'm fat. All of these variations are very true because I see the hate, I receive the hate, I feel the hate, I read the hate. I was getting brutally attacked in the comments, people saying, you're only doing this for money. So one, no, I'm not only on YouTube for money. I started YouTube because I loved YouTube, but I do make money from YouTube. My goal for today was to upload a video. It was of me doing my makeup, and YouTube deleted it, and that's never happened before on my channel. So I do whatever YouTuber does. When that happens, they re-upload the video. And I was getting brutally attacked, saying, everyone report this video again. Obviously, YouTube doesn't want it on the channel. I can't believe you do this just for money. You're so disgusting. What a pig, what a cow. And I'm like, it'd be a little different if the video was kind of like, you know, against violations or whatever. But I was literally just doing my makeup. That's like a very common thing that YouTubers do, is get ready with me videos. And that's what that was. I don't at all think that I was against YouTube violations, or they're like guidelines or whatever. So I re-uploaded the video. And people were horrible. And have you guys ever heard of the saying, the straw that broke the camel's back? I honestly currently think that this is like one of the moments. And it's like, I cried a lot earlier. I was talking with Eric, and I cried. I began to question my sanity, my life. I began to question myself as a person, and I began to question my YouTube career. I had a moment of weakness, which I don't like being weak. I like to try to be as strong as I can. I had a moment of weakness where I told myself, I don't think I can do this anymore. I don't think I can live anymore. I don't think I could. I almost felt like, what's the point of me living? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just so overwhelmed by the amount of just like horrible things said to me. I feel like no matter what I do, no matter what I say, it's used against me, and people call me a victim, and that's not what I want in this video. I don't want to be like a victim. I don't know how to convey that I'm finally hurt. I'm finally hurt, and it's like, I almost want to say like, you guys won. You guys have won. It's like, I don't want to go into great detail, but like, I'm physically in pain because like my chest and my heart are hurt. And I just don't know what to do anymore. How can I survive that? I feel like it's gotten so bad recently that I care about myself enough to go away. I literally feel defeated. Like, I no longer know what to do. I feel completely at an utter loss for words. The comments have almost made me feel like I'm not a person. I know that sounds crazy, but like, the comments have made me feel like I am not worthy of love or kindness or respect, that I'm not worthy of living, and it's a scary thought. Like, I can't do this right now. I don't want to do this right now. I need to work on my mental, I need to work on myself, I need to work on my physical, I need to lose weight. And it's like, I can't do all those things when people are telling me to die, when people are telling me I'm a whale, I'm gross, look at her knuckles. I get paid to pretty much be spit on and punched on, slapped in the face, stabbed in the heart every single day. Like, that's literally how it feels. Like, I don't know what to do. I have days where I didn't even want to breathe. I've been on this channel. I have filmed, I've edited, I have uploaded, and I've been here. None of it matters. It's like, when I started YouTube, I was like, this is the best decision I've ever made in my life. And now I feel like it's the worst decision I've ever made in my life. It has completely ruined my life in ways that I never thought was possible. I'm just really hurting, and I just need to take a step back, and I cannot take a step back while filming, uploading. I can't do it. I need to take a break. I feel like if one more bad thing happens, if I read one more comment, I'm gonna lose my sanity, I feel like. Because it has become so much. It has become so painful. I used to be strong, and I feel like I've just become weak.
This could be an entirely different video on its own, but all this to say, she claims in the mukbang that none of her comments have ever made her feel any sort of way.
But there was one that I remember reading that kind of like was like, this is how all scary movies start. It was saying how they know where I live, they're gonna off me. They said they live nearby, like this whole thing. And I remember reading it and being like, excuse me? I actually took a screenshot of it. This is the only time I've ever done this, like actually been kind of like scared of a comment. Well, as I'm taking screenshots and stuff and sending them, I remember I sent it to Becky, a couple other friends of mine. I was like, what is this? Like, what is this? So I guess some of you, so I want to say thank you, actually found that comment and was scared by it as well, because I get a message on Instagram from my ex's sister.
And this is where the lies begin. Those shifty eyes give her away every time. Everyone assumed it was Beck's sister who was messaged, but after the breakup, both Beck and her sister claimed this never happened.
Honestly, FBI Frank, I have no idea about that. I have no idea. I wasn't there for any of that. You said your sister was contacted by FBI Frank. That was a lie. No, my sister wasn't. Because if she was, I would know about it.
And said, the FBI showed up for you. She sent me a picture of like the card that the FBI gave her. The FBI said, contact her because we need to talk to her. I was terrified. I had a panic attack because I had to sit there and think of my life. I was like, literally, did I do something that I don't remember that I did? Like, honestly, I was so terrified. I was like, what is happening? I don't know why, but the FBI didn't know I lived here. That's fair. Obviously, immediately, I end up calling the number that is on the FBI guy's FBI card. I was so scared. Some woman picked up and she was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna call the FBI guy Frank. So Frank was like out of the office or something, and she was like, I can give him a call like on his personal cell phone to get like a hold of you. And in my head I was like, why does she want to like bother him on his personal phone instead of just like leaving him a message? Like, what did I do? Oh, I was so scared. I was like, what is the promptness of this? Like, why do they want to talk to me this bad? So I said, thank you. Yes, call him if you want, like whatever. And I'm a very patient person.
Very patient person must be up there with one of the biggest lies she's ever told. Remember when her doctor told her she wouldn't be able to get weight loss surgery for a year and she just instantly gave up?
But like situations like this, I don't have patience. I was like, oh my God, I need to know like what is happening. Just imagine the FBI trying to contact you guys. Like it puts you in a headspace that you didn't even know like you had. So it wasn't even 45 seconds after I hung up with the receptionist, Frank called me.
Yes, because the Federal Bureau of Investigation has nothing better to do than warn a YouTuber about a hate comment pronto.
I said, Frank, man, you done scared me. No, okay, it wasn't like that. No. Immediately, he said, you are not in trouble. And I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Turns out, y'all, the FBI is actually on my side. I never thought that like cops or the FBI even remotely would care about some YouTuber online.
She's not like other YouTubers.
But turns out that a lot of people reported that very comment that I saw. And I guess they reported it to like authorities, like even higher than like just reporting it to YouTube. The FBI ended up seeing it.
I think what makes her story so hilarious is just how out of touch with reality she must be in order to think others would believe this. 1. The FBI found Osama bin Laden, yet they couldn't find the address of our chronically online girl. And 2, this comment was so important that it went from YouTube to the police, to the government, to the FBI.
Like Frank was like, oh my God, like complimenting me on my following and stuff. But guess what? So they took that comment very seriously. They did a whole IP address, like tracked him. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna say who the person is that left that comment, but it is a guy, and I know his full name. I know where he lives. So they were like worried for me. They were like, do you know this guy? I said, nope, never heard of him. So I don't know. I think it's pretty neat that like, if there is like a fear that I have from a YouTube comment or a message, Frank is there. He said, call me anytime. If you ever feel threatened or anything like that. I've never talked to the FBI before. So I thought that was like literally the craziest thing. Like they were really truly worried about my safety. And I don't know, I felt like really safe for a minute there. I just had to share that with you guys. It's so weird. I don't know. I think I'm just like really overly grateful. Like when it happened, this happened like, I know it's been like over a month, maybe 2 months. I don't really know. But when it happened, I was so scared at the beginning. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Like, what did I do? But it turns out I didn't do anything. They were actually just there for me. I don't know. I just think that's pretty great. It makes me feel like comforted. Gotta watch my portions, like I'm being taught.
So that was everything FBI Frank related in her mukbang. What do we think? A totally real, fully factual story? Or BS? I know what I think. As always, thank y'all so much for watching, and please let me know your thoughts down below.